Thank you guys for waiting slash coming back. I'm really not sure what happened. This happened last time that I streamed too. Not really sure how to fix it. This might be fucked up. Hang on. Or I'm just not here at all. Hmm. Hmm? Very good. Hang on. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, gotta switch this. Ooh, something that I did update is, I switched, my PNG to, like, spout capture, so I can, like, change my emotes without you guys seeing the overlay and, like, breaking any type of, like, immersion, I guess. But I'm still probably not gonna do it because it's, like, obviously not gonna be easy to do in the middle of doing stuff. I used to have like a Stream Deck app on my iPad. um, and it kind of worked, but it only worked half the time, you know? Oh my goodness. You didn't realize I had so many? Hang on, let me show you. Sorry, I'm eating a granola bar, but it's sad. And like, they do different things, like, you can have them like shake or bounce around or whatever. The angry one shakes very intensely. Not do the dances with this model, I wish. This face is kinda... Why is this face kinda... Anyway. And we have like neutral face. Kinda sus. And then we also have Kaibrii. Which is just bearded Brie. And then there's also this, which is pretty cool. Alright, and then also, flashing lights warning. Hang on. RG Brie. Wish, thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. I'm finishing my granola bar. I shall stretch. There, hydrate. And then I also have, I have a body. Sorry, chewing. Um. Doot, doot, doot. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bing, bing. Oh no. Okay. So since I don't know why the stream crashed, I have no guarantee that it won't happen again. Let me hydrate really quickly. But I'm wondering, like, should I just go back to, POWERWASH Simulator? Never seen your avatar's legs, didn't think you had legs, to be honest. I didn't have legs. The original is just like this, or the original is actually the cat version. But then Natra customized it for me, so he took the ears off and added the elf ear, and then he also added the bottom half, because I was, like, complaining about not having a bottom half at some point. And he was like, I will draw it for you. I was like, I don't have any money. And he was like, I will do it for free. Very Chad move. What a Chad, I know. Okay, I have to reopen Power Wash Simulator. W Nostra E. He also made like the Kaibrii and Akali Wigglies. And he made Kaibrii Scamba. Okay. Wait. Oh my god, no. PNG, stop being fucked up. Bum, 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 bum. I fucking love my overlay so much, bro. Like, I'm not even joking when this was like the exact kind of thing that I was trying to find and go for, and then like I tried my best to kind of recreate the same kind of vibe with like uh free resources and stuff that I've found. It's nice, we love it too, it's super cool. Yay, thank you guys so much. That makes me so happy. I was a little bit worried about having like just like I said, the screen be smaller and then it taking up space and stuff, and like I used to have the like stream labels things, like the most recent follower and the most recent subscriber and all of that before, and then I took it off because I was like, I don't know. But now I want to make use of like the whole fucking thing. It's still not even done. There's like panels that I can add where I can like customize my own like stats. Like you make your own stats. They have like a template version, so it's a like coffee addict level, and then like you do like a certain amount of dots or whatever, and then but like you can make your own. So I kind of wanted to talk to you guys and be like, okay, what kind of stats should we go for, you know? But maybe I just need to be creative and figure it out. I really like it. It's nice and minimal, but it's a pretty aesthetic. Thank you so much, Hana. That means so much. Thank you both, Tin Man and Hana and Drizzle. I said both, but thank you all. It's easy to look at. I've seen a lot that just have a lot going on. That's like what I try to like keep in mind. It's like, I don't know, when I watch streams, I also want the screen to like be as big as possible, but I can also appreciate a good like pretty aesthetic. Okay, playground. Back to the playground. Streamer said my name. I appreciate you guys sticking around despite the scuff. It always scares me when my computer randomly shuts off like that. Like, it's done this multiple times, but like, it hadn't in a while, and then all of a sudden, last stream, I think it did that, or maybe it was the stream before. And now this stream too, so now I'm scared, like, that something is wrong with my computer that I might need to fix. Don't worry about it, not gonna lie, my PC is also like that. I feel your pain. I'm sure it's extra stressful for you. Well, yeah, I mean, it's just annoying because it's like, it's haha funny meme joke that, like, I have scuff in my stream constantly. Like, I always tell newcomers, I'm like, you know, I know you don't know what it's like here, but this happens all the time. And it was like haha funny meme joke at first, but then it's just like it just gets frustrating after a certain point because it's like um the computer that I have, like, it wasn't like cheap or anything, so it's like it shouldn't be out of date. And whenever I tell people, like computer tech people, my stats, or like people will ask about it, and I'll tell them like, oh yeah, the computer has this and this, whatever. I end up having to like look it up because I don't fucking know shit about computers like that. And they're like, oh yeah, your computer is actually really good, like it shouldn't have any problems. And I'm like, okay, why am I like consistently having issues then? And it's always different issues, so it's very frustrating. Mostly for the fact that like a lot of the stuff that I want to do, I can't. Like, I don't know. I was streaming Bloodborne for a while, and I was getting really into it because I'd never played it before, and this was like before I think I started my Elden Ring playthrough. And I was having a really, really good time, but then my capture card suddenly started having issues, or like my USB ports started having issues, I guess is more like the actual answer. And I swear I've tried fucking everything to fix that, and now I feel like that's why my computer is just randomly shutting off, because like for some reason my USBs are pulling more power than they should or something, is at least like what my theory is. And in like the device manager, I turned off the ability for it to turn off my USBs, but then it for some reason like was still having them shut off. But now I think I fixed it, but it now my computer just like randomly shuts off, so I don't know, dude. The mystery crashes. Could be anything. I'd have to see your logs. Random power offs could be dodgy PSU. That's the first thing I'd check. I literally, I'm so frustrated with it at this point because I like have been in like Discord calls with a couple of different people who have like walked me through like all these like I don't know what the fuck BIOS settings. Well, I'm probably butchering it, but we went through all of that, like looking through individual thought. Like I don't even know, dude. So at this point, I kind of just like just cross my fingers and hope that stream is gonna work properly without any issues. But I don't know. It's always some different issue. Like even with Elden Ring, I was playing Elden Ring like consistently fine, and then all of a sudden I started having controller issues, and now I literally can't attack or do anything in Elden Ring now, and it's just ugh. Like it feels like somebody is like intentionally fucking with me. I don't know how else to describe it. Hope you don't feel too bad about the scuff. It just happens. Gotta take off for meetings, but I'll be back. That's okay. Hope you have a good meeting. I know I was rambling for a second there, but I'm heated about the subject. It's annoying. I just want to stream and have things work properly for once. Every time these issues happen to, it's just like, I feel like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to get a whole new fucking computer, basically. We also thought that it was like a RAM issue, and then, Caleb and I have the same computer, so his, like, isn't working at the moment, so I kind of just, like, stole the RAM out of his computer and put it in mine temporarily, until we ended up hitting that goal, and then issues with the throne and stuff in general, like, I had a freaking breakdown about that the other day, too, because it's just, I don't know, it's stressful and annoying to have constant issues with everything. It's like, why? Can't I just be lucky and have something work? Sorry, I'm not trying to be negative. I usually try not to, like, complain like this. I got going on the subject and now I'm like, rah! uh, not in a complaining way either, but come to think of it, another issue that I had, it's still related though, is that I was wanting to play Zelda and it was working for a little bit, but then it started freezing up every couple of minutes or like every hour or so, and I'm just like, I just don't understand. Sometimes it's good to go raw though, get it out. I just like, I know, I don't know. I just don't want to like seem like I'm overly complaining about stuff and being negative. I don't like, I don't know. I don't like going to other people's like streams and seeing that and absorbing that, you know? So I try to stay as positive as I can. It is frustrating though. Because it's like, I don't know, I want to like be a better streamer and like fucking provide like an actual decent viewing experience. Like I'm always trying to think of like how to make it better, but then it's like can't really predict when these issues are gonna happen. So just kind of have to roll with the punches and deal with it. Makes you feel better. I know nothing of computers. This thing just works and I don't know. It's so funny because like my family members and like some of my friends and stuff think that I'm like some kind of computer whiz, and I'm like, bro, if only you knew that I don't know anything at all. Like, but they're like normies, so they don't know anything. Like they don't know how to extract a zipped file or whatever, you know. I haven't even really been like, I'm like just like zoning out, rage complaining about my tech problems while I'm power washing the fucking dinosaur. I'm washing his pee pee right now. No worries about that. It's always comfy and all that here. Never felt uncomfy. I'm glad. Caleb knows that once I get started on something, sometimes it can be hard to stop. Family is the same. I set my grandpa's iPhone up to the Wi-Fi and dude thinks I'm Steve Jobs. That's so fucking funny. Yeah. You would think that I would know more, especially for like being like a VTuber. I feel like being a VTuber is very like technical, and if you don't have somebody around you that is able to help with that kind of stuff, then you're gonna be in for a time. Like there's so much more stuff that I could be doing with my models and like the program that I use, but I look at the nodes and I'm like, I don't fucking understand what's happening right now. Like there's ways that I could program, or not program, but like set channel points to trigger animations so that you guys could trigger the dances, but I don't know how to do it. Like all the redeems that I have right now are because somebody helped me in the past. Yeah, they who shall not be named. I work in IT, and once people find out, dude, I don't want to do that stuff in my free time. Oh no. It's gotta be the worst. It's so weird because, like, back in the day, like when I was growing up, my mom knew a lot about computers. Uh, but like that was like back then, like, and I'm not sure how much it was actually, but like I was like, whoa, she knows how to reformat her computer. She knows how to like uh get all of the Sims. I mean, honestly, I love this song. Um, and like, I don't know. Even like stuff like plugging the fucking computer into into a TV, my friends would flip out back in the day, and I'm like, what the fuck? Looking back on that now, I'm like, it's just like a big monitor, bro. Yeah, my parents had um, like CDs that they burned with like movies and stuff on them, and they would like print like pictures for them and everything just to like have it as like a collection. They didn't like sell them or anything. It was just like her personal DVD collection. But yeah, as technology advanced, I'm pretty sure I know a little bit more than they do at this point. Slide is like being very pesky. Get cleaned, bro. Gonna pick it up a bit as you go along, I guess. When I was putting the extra RAM into my computer, I had somebody walk me through it, and it was dude, I didn't know you had to press so fucking hard to get it to like actually snap in. I thought I was gonna break it. I was so terrified that I was gonna break it, and they're like, no, you have to push down. And I was like, I'm scared it's gonna make the cracking sound. I wasn't expecting to have to use so much force. But then I've like seen like TikToks of like people building PCs, and they go to like put in this one piece and then it makes a crunchy sound, and they're like, oh, the whole thing is fucked now. And it's like, wait, what? I think it's a different piece, but still, it's scary. Especially if the slot is new. Yeah, I kept like setting it in there, and then like I would kind of just like place it in there, and then I would lock the thingies, and then it would fall right out. And I was like, why does it keep falling out? Like, I'm so confused. And he was like, no, you have to push them down really hard, actually. I was like, oh. And then Caleb did it for me because I was still too scared that I was gonna break it. You break it and see, yeah. Um, Speaking of the RAM situation, some of you might have seen it on Discord, but finally heard back from Throne support, and they like confirmed that they're like that it got lost in transit, I guess. So it's saying that it was delivered after only a day or two was just like completely wrong. Um and they were making it sound like I wasn't gonna get the money back at first, but thankfully I got it refunded to my Throne balance. The question is now, like, I wonder if I should try to reorder the same thing, but through a different website, like the Newegg website instead, because I'm pretty sure it was through Amazon before, and that might have been why it was having some issue. Lost in transit. So, I mean, yeah, that's also what I'm thinking, but it's whatever. At least I got the money back, you know? I was freaking stressing about it so hard the other day because I was like, I just felt so guilty that whoever contributed so much towards that specific thing, like, and it might be lost, and they're like, oh yeah, we might not be able to get a refund. Like, we'll reach out to the merchant on your behalf, but it's not guaranteed. And it's like, holy shit, dude, that's really scary. So now I don't know, I gotta rethink what I don't know if I'm gonna use Throne like that anymore. It's given me a lot of issues so far, let's just say that. I don't know if it's worth it. It's okay to feel that way, but Kai, it's not your fault. I know it's not my fault, but it's just like stressful, like having somebody like donate that amount of money towards something and then have issues with it. Or like a long time ago, um I was streaming and I had this treat stream thing enabled, and speaking of treat stream, I actually just tried re-enabling it because I was like, maybe it was my address at the time was bad, and I moved since then, so maybe it would work now. But it's like this service where you can order the streamer a pizza or some type of food through like Grubhub or something. Um, and this particular person ordered me a pizza and I waited and waited and it never showed up. And then, like, come to find out the delivery was happening in Kentucky or something. Like, it was like really far away. Um, like completely not even in the same state. And I don't know how it happened because when I double checked my address, it was the correct address and everything. So I'm not 100% sure how that happened. And then I thought that maybe it was just like a one-time mistake or something, but then they tried to order another pizza and like the same thing happened where it just never showed up. And it was like, it just feels so terrible. They're like, oh, you know, like it's fine. Like I don't even know. I wasn't even able to like get their money back or anything. After emailing Treat Stream, I'm pretty sure they completely ignored me. They didn't even respond to my email. Hmm? I mean, yeah. Well, I was thinking that maybe it was a problem with our old address because we'd had problems with our address before and like getting mail and everything. Huh? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I used to want to learn the dance so bad. Went through this phase where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna learn all these different anime dances, and then I never did, but I always wanted to. I'm just like not coordinated enough to teach myself how to do that shit. I don't know about the Americas, but I've never heard about a parcel going missing and you not getting the monies back, at least in Sweden. They said that it depends on like the other merchant, but since it was Amazon logistics, I'm sure it was fine. But yeah, I don't know. It's just it's been shady. And then like um another problem that I had with Throne that didn't end up being as much of a problem, the overlay that I got gifted since it was a Etsy thing. Um I don't know why, like, okay, so it lets you, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I'm getting all mixed up because I'm trying to, like, explain this, and I just keep thinking of other things, and it's like, holy shit. But, um, the overlay, it lets you, on Throne, it lets you add, like, um, links for specific items, like if it's not on their like recommended thing or whatever, and you can do Amazon links, and it let me put in an Etsy link, and it's like, oh yeah, this is a digital good and everything. It even like had me wait out the 2 days because they're like, this is for fraud protection to make sure blah 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 whatever. I was like, okay, cool. Waited the 2 days, and then I'm like waiting for it to process, and I'm reading the FAQs or whatever, and they're like, actually we used to do Etsy, but now we don't, because they changed the way that their payment thing worked or whatever. And so, like, I ended up having to get it refunded to my balance. And then I was trying to figure out how to get my Throne connected to my bank account so that I could get it to go to my bank so I could just buy it myself like that. And then I was having issues with that. It's like, oh my goodness, can I please just catch a break? Please. Wow, two Bree streams in one day. Hi, Coyote. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. I'm just complaining about all of my issues I've been having recently, but I hope you're having a good day. And do the standard electronic music shuffle on dance floor, but that's as far as dancing. I just like cannot physically even allow myself to try. But then it's like anime dances I feel like are different. Like I tried to teach myself the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya dance. I know some of it still, but it would be embarrassing to even try it, bro. Look at how bright and colorful the playground is. What happened to this place? I think I'm winning though. I'm having a good time. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you everybody for being here or for coming back or whatever. I appreciate it. Thanks you for being patient with my tech issues. Fraud protection, more like we don't want you to complain too early just in case it shows up eventually anyhow. Yeah, pretty much. Also, they took the full 5 days to get back to me about the other thing. I was like, geez. I was starting to get worried that I was gonna have to put in another ticket, like... But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just something to think about. Maybe I'm like cursed or something. Maybe all the scuff memes went too far and then I'm actually cursed. The playground is gonna take forever, bro. I've only done this amount. This is crazy. I don't want to switch nozzles though, because I feel like all the other nozzles suck. What'd you say, Caleb? Fishing. Did you redeem fishing or something? I didn't reopen it after my computer crashed, but I can. Don't open it. I mean, I'm gonna open it in case somebody else accidentally redeems it because they don't know what's going on. Scuff, you get that one for free. 199 times. It's definitely more than that, but since we've been keeping track. Wait, did you even actually redeem fishing though? Whoa. Why is it on there twice? Oh my god, you turned on subscribers only mode. Oh no. I didn't even know you could do that. I mean, it makes sense, but I didn't know you knew how to do anything like that. It's an easy button to hit. Oh. That's fine. I'll do it again. Can somebody request the bludgeoning angel opening, please? Yeah. Yeah. In a circle. Okay, this is inefficient. What if the power goes out? I kind of want to play League if the power is gonna go. Gotta get my fix. PC can't handle all the water, for real. What are you doing? You're actually playing? What the fuck? Caleb's playing League without me! You didn't even ask, bro. So? No invite is crazy. And he's playing mid lane. Huh? What'd you say? I am offline. I'm... What the fuck? Slide is nasty, bro. All these grimy little kids touching everything. Let's go! Thank you! Remember my cousin showed me this, like specifically this opening. She's like, isn't this cool? I don't know this one at all. It's a Bludgeoning Angel Dokuro-chan, and it's about an angel who kills the main character over and over again with a spiked baseball bat, and then she brings him back to life. Yeah. I don't think I ever actually watched it. I just like the opening. This fucking slide clean yet, bro? Maybe it's wonky because I'm streaming. Oh my goodness. The park is gonna take forever. Look at how bright it's getting, though. This one's, like, been the most satisfying one so far, I think. Hell yeah. I feel like this is gonna be a satisfying one to go back and rewatch, too. I was like, when I first got to this map, I was like, this playground isn't that big. This won't take that long. And now I'm like, oh my god. This would be much better if I had fucking soap, but I don't have soap. My goodness, so much left. Whee! Oops. No. One's like a little faster. It's a lot to clean for real.